You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Clara Caminari. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. This is Judge Clara.
All right, settle down, everybody. I said settle down. This is a court hearing. I am Judge Clara Caminari, and we are here to judge this creature. I did nothing wrong. I'm Papine. We'll see about that. We have gathered many evidences. Unsure if that's a word. What is the plural of evidence? Either way, we have gathered much evidence today to see that this thing is brought to justice. The only crime I've committed is being too sexy. We'll see. What does the court have to say about this? Shockingly, they seem to agree. Well, I guess we'll see how this trial goes. Hopefully it won't go too badly. Hopefully we will end up on the right side of the law. That is all we can hope for. Whether this thing is found guilty or not guilty, so long as justice can prevail, that is truly all we can hope for. Let me read some letters from the court, and we will proceed. Thank you, Rem Forest, for your resubscription to this courtroom. Thank you for funding our trials. I say guilty by association. See this? I'm not in association with anyone. If I did anything wrong, it would be on my own. Right. Continuing. Thank you to Omen, who says, "I puppy." Now, I feel like this is evidence in our favor, actually. I feel like this is a he said, she said kind of thing. But the fact that there was someone witnessing you saying, "I puppy," at some point in time says nothing about me. I just really like saying "I puppy," and then some other people say it, and it gets passed around, and now it's kind of a thing. You don't even know if it was me. Maybe it was one of my fans. Fans of what? What do you do that people would become fans of? You want to see? Not really. Right. Moving on. I have a few more witnesses. Thank you to Enyog. I am Ami, Your Honor. I hold you contempt of court for your inappropriate state of dress. I do not appreciate this. This is how we dress in my court. Order! This is my court, and I will dress the way I like. And if any men out here are out here not covering their chests or wearing something disgusting, like not a suit, not a sweater vest, not a t-shirt over a long shirt, we may hold a trial for you after. Thank you. This is your chance to go change before we proceed. Thank you. Next. Thank you, Kabu. Arigato. Judge, if my money influences your decision, doesn't that mean you're corrupt? No. This is simply donations to keep our court running. It has nothing to do with how this trial will proceed. Yes. However, the people donating are also the witnesses. Yes. So I don't really see how that couldn't be fair, to be honest. There's no conflict of interest at all. Thank you for your concern. Continuing. Thank you, Adrenal Storm. I would like to bribe the judge with apples. Unfortunately, you bring me red apples, and I prefer green apples. I mean, I cannot be bribed because this is a court of law. Yes, moving on. Thank you, KP. She didn't do anything wrong, but being jiggly wiggly, and this is the problem. There's too much jiggling, too much wiggling, and I don't think it's good for society. I think too many people have been impacted in this very room. I think people have become victims of this jiggling and wiggling. You may not see it now, but that is what we are here to discuss. Thank you. Moving on. Thank you, background noise. Conflict of interest. The judge is biased. I am not biased. That is all I have to say about that. Thank you. Thank you, Zura. Free my girl, I puppy. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I think it's a little bit of a cult that's going on here. I don't think it's healthy. There may be a bit of dark magic involved. Have any of you seen any Ouija boards being used? Any Kool-Aid being passed around? We'll find out. Thank you, Joe K. The small creature did nothing wrong. You're just jealous of her jiggliness, Your Honor. I appreciate the concern. However, I do not appreciate the accusation which you are making here today. I have plenty of jiggle and just enough wiggle. Thank you. Thank you, Omen. I was taken advantage of. The eye puppy got glued into my brain. Send help. This is exactly what I'm talking about. People are being affected every day by this creature. And we are not going to stand for it any longer. We're going to bring you to justice. Thank you. Thank you to Rare Secrets. Absolute freaking cinema. Oh my god. Man, I love Clara. Thank you. I believe you are referring to my intro that took our behind-the-scene editors about 3 hours to make because it's one editor and the editor is me and she's a little stupid and learning how to use Filmora and also GarageBand and also Affinity all at the same time. Yes. Thank you. Next. Thank you, Cookie Fumbler. You can tell she's lying. Look at her. Guilty. I would never. I have never told a lie in my life. Ever. And even if I did, it was for the better of humanity. Moving on. Thank you, Claire Celestin. UAP's only crime was that she wiggled when she should have jiggled. Interesting. I wasn't aware of this, actually. I see. So you claim that there's too much wiggling and not enough jiggling. I'll take this into account, thank you. Order! Thank you. Next. Thank you, RB Grizzly. Clara, I'm not wearing a shirt. Am I going to jail? Yes. I will send the guards for you. And you will find out what your punishment is later. Thank you. It may involve furry RP. Thank you. Yes, I. UAP, get down. There's a sniper. I mean... Oh my god, they brought me here to kill me. Guys! Send help! I'm not okay! They're gonna kill me! Alright, that's enough. Order. Order in the court. This thing is loud, and we need to proceed quickly and calmly and collectedly. Collectively? Collectively. Don't mind. I went to lawyer school. I mean, judge school. What? Is that the same thing? I went to A school and I got certification, I promise. Despite my lacking of language skills, I am in fact certified to be here in this court, and you do not have to look into my credentials. Thank you. Thank you, Sin. She is guilty of illegal use of tummy. Sentence her to 500 hours of being jiggly wiggly in public. While I can agree with the first half of your testimonial, I cannot under good conscience allow this thing to go out into the public and continue to spread this jiggly wiggly disease onto the masses. But thank you. Thank you, Snowman. This court has no power over me. My uncle knows Sakana. Unfortunately for you, Sakana is our prime witness. He is the one who reported this crime in the first place. And therefore, well, no, therefore nothing. We are not going to be swayed by the person who owns this court. Bear no mind. We are perfectly unbiased. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Wilts. Free the creature I love, or I get my MIPS out. Order in the court. Order! There will be no MIPS in my court! Any of you who bare your chests in this courtroom today will be punished swiftly, and we will hold a trial for you next. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Crumples. Fine, I admit it. I'm guilty. I would the UAP. This might be a worse crime than the UAP even committed. This is an admission of an insane crime. I can't even believe you would admit to this in a court of law. We're gonna get you next. We're gonna make sure that these doors do not open so that no one here can get out after the trial. Everyone will stay seated. We will round up the people with their MIPS out. And we will also round up those who think this creature is woodable. You put that tongue away! Order in the court. There will be no tongues. You will not tongue the jury. I think they like it. No, they don't. Thank you. Thank you, Silent Shot 121. Objection. UAP has right to a lawyer. The UAP actually volunteered to present its own case today. I say it because I'm really not sure what this thing is. Yeah, it is right. Okay, well, at least we got the pronouns. Is it a pronoun? At least we got something right. Okay. Next. Thank you, Rough Times. I have no shirt, but Band-Aid on my nipples. Are we good? No. No, we are not good. See me after session. Thank you, Saiba Amaru. Objection. Your Honor, UAP says she's innocent. If she was lying, then shouldn't her pants be on fire? I rest my case. Now, while this is a good point, it has been brought to my attention that that is not always how the universe works. There are times, in fact, when someone lies and their pants does not come on fire. I know. It sounds blasphemous. And yet I have witnessed it myself. I too. Just to be sure, I tested it. I told a lie. For the sake of research. And my pants did not, in fact, go on fire. Therefore, I don't know if I can trust this evidence. Thank you. Thank you, Adrenal Storm. I just received a call from Loki of Asgard, who says he would like to represent UAP as her defending lawyer. Unfortunately, I don't believe you. Because if Loki was going to call anybody, it would be me. Thank you. Thank you, Potato Tsar. No wiggle, no jiggle. UAP did nothing wrong. Are you willing to look at this and repeat what you just said? It wasn't me. I rest my case. Thank you, Anaguma. Clara-sama, I am literally a lawyer. I'm not sure what this kanji says. Something about a place, all right? Asking if I went there. 行ってますか? 自由お願いします。え？何をお願いします？待って。Where are you asking if I went? Jail! Wonder I don't know this kanji. I mean, I totally should know this kanji. I went to lawyer school. Lawyer. Ah. I do not need to go to lawyer. Thank you. クララはね、ロイヤー行かなくて大丈夫だから。UAP の方はね、危ないし、他の人には見せちゃダメなものだから。今日は頑張って。なんていう言葉だっけ今日は頑張ってなんて言葉だったっけ捕まえます。よし、頭に入ってきたありがとうカブ Thank you. Not would will. Okay. Order in the court. Stop thirsting over whatever this thing is. Keep thirsting, baby. Ay, baby. Ay, baby. You are encouraging the defendant? No. The accused. The accused. You are encouraging the accused to continue committing crimes in this very courtroom. Order! Thank you. Thank you, Claire Celestin. You will not judge the jury. Incontrovertible proof that your honor has passed the bar, or at least passed a bar. Yes, I have indeed passed a bar at one point in my life. Moving on. Thank you, background noise. She has no pants. That's clearly a onesie. This is true. This is correct. Perhaps the UAP's pants would go on fire were she wearing pants. This is something to be considered as we make our judgment today. Thank you. Thank you, Chibbity Crockett. Does UAP even wear pants? Do you, Your Honor? This is actually true. My test may not have been adequate on account of I, too, do not technically wear pants. I will have to look into this further. I will find another test subject, one who wears pants, and we will try to get to the bottom of this pants on fire business. Thank you. Thank you, Aksaya Cattle. Your Honor, UAP is trying to arouse me with unsolicited eye puppies. This misuse of my language must be stopped at once. See, this is the case. UAP is guilty of many things. One of those things, cultural appropriation. I am perfectly fluent in Spanish. I don't know what you're talking about. Es guapo. Es guapo, papi. Tengo un culo grande, papi. I don't know what this thing is saying. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's making some country out there very upset. And I won't stand for it in my court. Thank you, Enyog. Your Honor, which law school did you say you attended? I would like to see your certifications. As I already stated, there's no need to question my certifications. However, if you are interested, I went to the FaZe School of Law. You can probably look it up somewhere. I'm sure you will find many testimonials. There are some very reputable alumni. Thank you. Next. Thank you, Ksa. UAP, sit on my head and control me. Spend my money. See, this is what I mean about this being a cult. It seems that this person is asking the UAP to, as the kids would call it, ratatouille them. And I don't know if this is okay. That's all I have to say about that. Now, if the testimonials are finished, thank you. Order in the court. If anyone else has anything to add, please let it be known. However, we will be moving on to the evidence. Now, as the crimes are varied, yes, we aren't exactly sure what this thing has done wrong, but we know something has been done to society, because society has not been the same since this thing came into existence. And therefore, we need to get to the bottom of everything that this creature has done. The not irrefutable, irreversible damage that UAP has done to this earth and all of mankind. Thank you, Soitsu. Your Honor, the accused pleads super guilty. Is this true? No! Oh, please! I'm not guilty! Why would you say that? I'm not guilty of, as I said, as being too sexy. Yeah. All right. Please ignore whatever this thing says because it scares me. Thank you. Thank you, denied. UAP, what that tongue do? This one? Or this one? Please stop encouraging the UAP in this courtroom. You're going to give the jury what? You're going to give the jury PTSD. Thank you. Do not encourage it. This is a dangerous specimen that we must treat with care. Thank you. Thank you. I drink coffee black. Your Honor, you're under arrest. You can't arrest me. This is my courtroom. This is my jury. I mean, we're not biased at all. But also, I am above the law. Thank you. Thank you, Crossbellion. Your Honor, UAP just stated that we're handsome and that we have a big yacht in perfect Spanish. And I'm inclined to agree. We'll discuss this later. I will be the judge of whether or not people are handsome and have a big yacht. All right? We will need to conduct further research, collect evidence, and see if this is actually factual. Until then, please do not spread misinformation. Thank you. Thank you, Enyog. Ratatouille. Your Honor, what does that even mean? I believe it is the act of a smaller being getting onto your head and using your hair to control your actions. This is what I've been told. This is what I studied in law school. Thank you. Thank you, Iron of the Spoon. I say, serious Clara voice has got me acting up. Please? Please, order in the court? Order. There will be no cooming in my courtroom. Thank you. Ahem. Continuing on. Thank you, RB Grizzly. Judge Kaminari, I believe the UAP is too dangerous to be allowed to roam in the court. Please assign a guard to contain the UAP. Now, I understand your concerns. Do not worry. Our courtroom has Asgardian. Yes. Asgardian technology. Don't ask where I got it from. You may not see the walls, but there are walls all around the UAP. She is perfectly contained. Sucks. I'm gonna lick them! I'm gonna lick the walls. Please stop licking the walls. Order. Thank you. No licking of the walls in this courtroom, whether or not they are transparent. Thank you. Continuing on. Thank you, Chibity. I'm not sure if pole dancing counts as passing a bar, but if it was a requirement, it'd make the court cases way more interesting. I don't know what you're trying to insinuate. I would never try to sway the jury with my skills. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you, background noise. Keep it up, Lil Clara. Unfortunately, I'm unsure of whether you're speaking to me or you're calling the UAP Lil Clara. But I'm going to take it for myself, so thank you. I will keep it up. Thank you. I drink coffee black. Sorry, Your Honor, but we have evidence you have harassed Luigi. and the public demands justice. Put your hands up. All right, I understand your concerns. However, Luigi and I have been discussing our arrangements. Luigi is perfectly fine. He would come out here and tell you himself. However, he is occupied. Thank you. Thank you, Wilbs. Take me instead. I give my love and my life for UAP. Now, this is not how the law works. I'm sure you all know. However, did I just say however? However, we will take you in addition to the UAP. So please do not leave the courtroom. Once the hearing is done, we will take you in as well. Thank you for your sacrifice that you got absolutely nothing out of. Thank you, Sparky. Your Honor, the UAP assaulted me and cut off my MIPS. No, no, no. See, that is something I would do. And therefore, it is not a crime. Thank you. Moving on. Thank you. Cookie Fumbler. There's evidence of UAP influence from 12 years ago, where one of her cult followers can't stop saying puppy, even to law enforcement. It's on Cops TV. The UAP has been around too long, right under our noses, and we didn't even see it until recently. This creature has been allowed to roam for over a decade, and it needs to be put to a stop. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. I will add it to the court records. Thank you, Spider Dude 93. Ask Guardian, nice. Moving on. Thank you, Guard Jelly. No cooming. Literally 1984. Objection, Your Honor. Now, as previously stated, this is my courtroom. These are the laws of the land. And if you do not accept them, you too may be brought to justice. Now put your pants back on. Thank you. Thank you, Joe K. Objection. I'm not out of order. You're out of order. This whole damned courtroom is out of order. Free the UAP. She's a good girl who did nothing wrong. Please be seated. Order! You may say you're not out of order, and yet I do not agree. And who is the judge here? That's right. I am the judge. I have final reign. This is not a dictatorship, don't worry. This is simply, I was voted into power. And now I make the law of the land. I both make the laws and I make sure that they are enacted. And sometimes I go out and I offer punishments. Thank you. You didn't vote for me. I'm sorry, the vote must have happened at night or something. Maybe you weren't awake. That's unfortunate. Moving on. Thank you, Enyog. Your Honor, spare wee Clara. Whatever mischief she may have incurred upon humanity, I will take her punishment. Ah, another sacrifice. Thank you. Thank you for sacrificing yourself for the UOP. Why can't I speak? For the UAP. Thank you for your sacrifice. That means absolutely nothing. You too will be brought in after the court hearing. The UAP will be as well. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, where am I? Thank you, Dominatrix. In UAP's defense, this judge's law degree just says 2,000 hours of Law and Order TikToks on it. I don't know what you're talking about. It was not TikToks. It was Judge Judy. And add on another 3 hours of watching that intro over and over and over again so that I could get all the keyframes just right. So actually, it's 2,003 hours, which means I'm actually overqualified. Thank you. Thank you, Adrenal Storm. Luigi, please show the court where on the Mario doll, where the creepy old hag touched you. First of all, you're asking Luigi to perform some sick, twisted act of incest. I don't know how you can come into my courtroom and think this is okay. And second, as I already said, Luigi is perfectly fine, and he is very much so not tied up right now in my basement. Thank you. Thank you, Potato Tsar. Did you say Richard Spud's ship? I did not, because I don't know what that means. But if I did, I meant it, maybe? What? Who? Look, I'm having a bit of a deficiency today in my mouth's ability to move. I think it's because I had a chocolate donut before stream, because my tofu this morning was watery. Which I would also like to add to the evidence against the UAP. I feel like she must have done something, tampered with my tofu before this court hearing, so that I would not be able to eloquently present my case. Now I'm being blamed for the tofu? Bro, I did nothing wrong. I didn't do anything! I cut off a few nipples, and maybe I jiggly wigglied sometimes. That's not a crime! Now, order. You are correct. In some cases, yes. You are correct. Cutting off nipples is not a crime. However, jiggling and wiggling is an act that I cannot oversee. This needs to be brought to justice. And it will be brought to justice. Thank you. Oh, I moved things and I did not realize that that would move this. How about we move that back here? There we go. Wait a moment while I look through my papers. All right. Thank you, Iron of the Spoon. What? How much for the punishment? We will decide this later. This is a court hearing. Do you not know how this works? We first must gather evidence, witness testimonies, hear them out, because, well, that's a recent addition. Hearing them out. I guess we'll let them speak for themselves. We may have to change that for next time. And then we decide if they are guilty or not, and just how many charges, and what their punishment should be. Thank you. Thank you, Nick Murillo. Are we 100% Her Honor isn't drunk? I am drinking water, and water only. If I were to drink alcohol, I would still be perfectly fine to run a courtroom. Do not judge me by the percentage of alcohol in my body. Judge me for my law degree, which is very credible. Thank you. Thank you, background noise. Slow your roll there, Judge Dredd. I don't know who Judge Dredd is, but I'm going to assume that you are giving me a compliment. Thank you. I appreciate this. Thank you. Crumples. No cooming. Heh. A little too late. What the fuck? For if you were to turn off the lights and shine a black light on this court, the luminescence would blind you. Now, I need to take a moment. I need to take a break to discuss something. I need to ask a question. Were you on a TV show where they had a girl date guys based on their bedrooms? And they gave her a black light. And one guy was very concerned about this black light. And sure enough, when she went into his room, there wasn't really anything on his bed. But the wall. And I don't know if I can trust someone in this courtroom who would... You know what? Let's not discuss this any further. Thank you, Derpiest Derp. Your Honor, do you enforce Cole's Law? I definitely went to law school and I 100% know what Cole's Law is. Unless this is a pun and you're actually trying to say coleslaw. In which case, I do not appreciate your jokey jokes, your ha-ha-has, your tee-hee-hees. This is a serious courtroom. Order. Order in my court. There will be no jokey jokes. This is a serious offense that we are gathering evidence for today. Thank you. Thank you. Zura. Your Honor, the motion to dismiss this case, since UAP is a foreign dignitary? A foreign dignitary of the Apple Kingdom and enjoys diplomatic immunity. Now, while this may be true, I actually overruled that law just yesterday. With the help of Sakuna. Yes. Because again, this thing has committed crimes in our land. Phase. The Phase world is being under attack by this creature. And we cannot just stand to see it. We must stand up against this. Hear me. Do not allow this thing to control your thoughts. I know its jiggles and wiggles are mesmerizing, hypnotizing. But please, avert your eyes and try to wake up to the injustices that are being committed. Thank you. Next. Enyog, thank you. Fear not, ooh, Apple Princess. Whatever ruling this kangaroo court makes, I will rescue you. This mortal cannot contain the eldritch horror. I swear it on my honor as a gentleman. Now, I don't know what power you think you have here in my court, but I can assure you that my guards will take care of it. Do not threaten the court, or you too may have to be taken away. Thank you. Thank you, Crumples. I have been known to mark my territory. Yes. Admitting to the crime with everyone as a witness. Thank you for doing my job and making it so easy to bring you to justice. The doors are locked. No one will be leaving this courtroom. And you will be brought to justice. Thank you. Thank you, background noise. Defendant is below the law. Too short to prosecute. Now, if this were the case, many things would go unnoticed. Babies, criminals in and of themselves. Cats, sometimes whores. You cannot judge a book by how small it may appear. The words written inside are much more important. Understand? This UAP is capable of horrible things, despite its very inadequate size. Thank you. Thank you, Chibity. What's Claire the judge of? The Court of Appeal. Yes. Now, while I don't allow... how should I call it? Bribery. I don't think a compliment counts as a bribe. Thank you. Thank you, Improv Man. I hereby motion to recuse the judge for conflict of interest. I can assure you, I have no conflict of interest, and I am not biased in any way. You will just have to take my word for that. Yeah. Sucks to suck. All right. It's time to get into the evidence. Oh, sorry. We have another testimonial. Thank you, Guard Jelly. Are butt slams to the face legally mandated? What the... You know, in many cases they are. In yours, I think you enjoy it a bit too much. And therefore, no. They will not be part of your punishment. Thank you. Thank you, Ice Daddy 1011. Your Honor, the defendant will like to plead kawaii defense. I don't know what you're calling kawaii, but it's not this.
Oh, you think I'm kawaii? Oh. I'm so cute! What do you mean? I'm the cutest little baby ever.
Funny that you should say baby. Keep this in mind, jury, as we continue. Thank you, Wilbs. Please, just put me in the same cell as my dear UAP. No. Nothing can be in the same cell as this creature. It is too dangerous. You may never come out again. At least, you wouldn't come out the same person you were before. And although you may be guilty, that is a fate that no one deserves. Thank you. Thank you, Nero Vermilion. Judge, can I get a bathroom break? No. Unfortunately, you cannot. You must wait the appropriate amount of time. We have only been in this courtroom for less than an hour. You should have gone before. Thank you. Thank you, Omen. We should lock Guard Jelly with the UAP. Again, it is too dangerous. However, there is another reason for this. I think they would enjoy it too much. And one is not supposed to enjoy their punishments. Thank you. Thank you, Nick Murillo. Objection. Relevance. No one said alcohol other than you, Your Honor. I simply said drunk. I call for immediate case dismissal, pending Her Honor's substance abuse investigation. Unfortunately, I don't understand because I don't know what else you would be drunk on. Are you insinuating that I am drunk on power? Perhaps? Because if that's the case, well, I don't think that's a crime. Not when it's coming from me. Coming from you? Perhaps. Coming from me? Well, that's simply for the better of everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Adrenal Storm. Your Honor, the UAP has held Mike Hawk hostage. Oh my god, you fucking bitch. No! Order the court! Stupid! That's it! We're moving on to the friggin' evidence. Here we go. First line of evidence. Now, this is what appears to be a tin can. Do you have anything to say about this tin can?
I've never seen that can in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you have. I think you have seen this can. I think this tin can is very important to you. What does the jury think? All right. It seems that they are not connecting the dots. So I will make it very clear. This can is empty.
You telling me you brought in an empty can to try to say that I was guilty of something?
Ah, but you see, this can was not always empty. Do you know why someone would have an empty can? Because that can once contained skin!
I would never. Skin. I've never put skin in there in my life.
Yes. You see, I am uniquely trained to find this kind of evidence.
Why?
For reasons that shan't be discussed. All I know is there was once skin in this tin can, because no one keeps a tin can for no reason, especially one that's empty, only filled with dust. Skin turns into dust. I know this from first-hand experience. And one would only put skin in a tin can. Thank you.
It wasn't me, guys. Don't believe her. They're lies.
Order! Order in the court! All right. Enough of this tin can. I hope we all see what's happening here. Let me just read some further testimonies that came in while we were looking at this tin can. This skin can, if you will. Background noise. Thank you. Will the jury consist of 12 slutty men? I wish. I've been trying to make it happen. Unfortunately, they said something about sexism and wouldn't let me do it. I'll get that overturned by tomorrow, don't worry. Continuing on. Thank you, Joe K. Your Honor, if that is your real name, my client, the UAP, is a sovereign citizen and is therefore not subject to your authority. Under the Articles of Confederation, specifically Article 4, she is a free inhabitant on the land and must be freed at once. Now, while I appreciate your knowledge, this is Phase World. And Phase World does not understand whatever this what did you call it? This sovereign citizen, whatever that is. The UAP resides in the Apple Kingdom. So even if there was such thing as a sovereign citizen in Phase World, it would not apply to this creature. And you may be thinking, well, then shouldn't the creature be tried in their home? No. Because the crimes that they committed affected the people of Phase World more than anyone else. Thank you. Thank you, Ordinary. Your Honor, I think she should can it. She already did. Her victims. I don't know who. We haven't found any bodies. Maybe she ate them. I'm a little worried. Continuing on. Thank you, Nick Murillo. Objection. Leading the defense. Overturned. Thank you. Thank you, Chibity. Technically, my compliment was inaccurate because an appeals court only rules on the determinations of lower courts, so you wouldn't be presiding over an initial trial. Order goes District Court, Court of Appeals, Supreme Court. You still got appeal, though. I definitely understand everything that was just presented to me because I went to a very reputable law school and I agree wholeheartedly. Thank you. Thank you, Adrenal Storm. The can contains not 1, 2, but you will be tried for your crimes. Just remember that. Moving on. Moving on to the next set of evidence. We have this figurine.
What's wrong with my figurine?
This is known as a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Look at it.
I'm looking.
It's ugly.
No, it's not! It's got horns on it! It's got horns! It's beautiful!
This is what I mean about a cult. The UAP is trying to convince people that this thing is cute. Do you see now? Do you understand? It's gone too far. See? The court agrees. Guilty of ugly figurines.
No, please! It's not ugly! That's subjective!
There is no subjective in my court. There is only my opinion. And my opinion is, this thing is ugly. Moving on. Thank you, Soitsu. Judge K. Accused now pleads extra super guilty. I agree. They should. And yet they have not yet. But don't worry. It will be brought to justice. Thank you, Chibity. Would the greater crime be having a can or a jar? Now, thank you for bringing this to our attention. Because the next piece of evidence is this!
Where did you get that?
This was found in the UAP's room at the palace.
You can't just search my house!
Yes. I didn't get permission. But it's okay, because it's a foreign land, and therefore its laws do not apply in this courtroom. Yes, this jar was found in the UAP's bedroom, right next to the bed. And you know what? There was a tissue box right next to it. Explain yourself!
I look at it, and I think about how beautiful it is, and then I cry.
A likely story. Sounds plausible. And yet I don't believe it. Why would you cry upon looking at this?
Because it's so beautiful. I love it.
What do we think of this? Do you believe that this is truly an innocent jar? Now see, I see a majority guilty. Guilty of lemon loving. I'm still reading. Don't worry. There are a few innocents coming in here. I think they might have to see me after this court is adjourned. Thank you. Ooh Gaming. UAP did nothing wrong. Are you going to look at this jar and tell me that UAP did nothing wrong? I don't know if I can believe that. I think, while all of you accuse me of being biased, I think it might be you who are biased in favor of the UAP. And you know what? I can't blame you. Because you've been hypnotized into this strange cult of wiggling and jiggling. But don't worry, I will free you. Thank you, Space Pie. That specific standee requires a huge jar. For your information, yes. It appears so. I'm not sure why. I don't know why it needs to be in a jar in the first place. And yet here it is. Presented to me in such an odd way. I don't really want to touch it, but I'm not sure why. Next. Thank you, RB Grizzly. Clara, I'm glad you found the jar UAP stole from me. Are you admitting to being guilty by association with this jar? Because I will hold you after court. Thank you, Enyog. Your Honor, how do we know you didn't plant this evidence? I would like to review LEO after action report. Now, I was going to listen and try to hear you out on this. Because, you know, I understand that I cannot... Well, I can be trusted, but I understand why you may not be fully convinced of that yet. However, I do not understand what LEO is, and therefore I do not accept your... Please. Thank you. Thank you, Crumples. As someone who has filled a jar containing a standee of every face talent... I can't help but feel a kinship with the UAP. She has good taste. Now this is what I mean. I think there are guilty actors in this very courtroom. And I think they are trying to sway this court into an unlawful direction. And it's not okay. I see. An LEO is a law enforcement officer. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I still don't care. Thank you. Thank you, Sugar Granddaddy. Your Honor, dismiss that evidence. That jar is not hers. It's mine. She is taking the blame for me. Now, it seems that this jar has been passed around a few too many times. I don't want to know for what purposes. However, do not fear. You will all be brought to justice. I don't care whose jar it is, but everyone who at one point had this jar or any other jar of similar variety in their possession at some point will be brought to justice. Thank you. Thank you, Spider Dude 93. UAP is guilty of lemon jarring. Free my girl. Exactly. I believe you are asking me to free the lemon. Now, while I would love to do so, I really don't want to have to judge this jar anymore. So I'm going to actually ask for it to be taken away. Thank you. I don't want to know where it's been. All right. Thank you, Nick Murillo. Your Honor, objection to Jesus. Prejudiciary impact. Now, while I am very smart, and I definitely went to law school, yes, I produced prejudiciary, yes, impact. Very important point. Yes, I agree. However, your objection is denied on account of I don't care. Thank you. Thank you, Guard Jelly. Free UAP. She's a real one. She's just like me for real. I now have reason to believe that this person too was at one point in possession of a jar of similar variety. And you will be held after this hearing. Thank you. Thank you, background noise. Hope you put gloves on when you handled that. Don't worry. I have someone behind the scenes who is bringing in and out this evidence. I hope they are wearing gloves. You can't see them because they're... I don't like what that implies. Never mind. I'm not going to enter it. I'm not going to answer that. I have no reason to answer your questions. I'm going to continue. Thank you, Improv Man. I am only guilty if I can't speak that fast today. If Pakistan finds me. I don't know what you're guilty of, but I can assure you that if you are found of crimes committed while you are in Faye's world, I will bring you to justice. I will not simply overlook what you have done because you belong to some other country. You will be held in our courts, found accountable. No. You will be brought to our courts and then held accountable and punished severely. Thank you. Thank you, Crumples. I thought Guard Jelly was the community jar. I'm going to have to look into this further. We will have that hearing at a later date. Thank you. Thank you, Kirpton. Your Honor, my client pleads, nuh-uh. Now this one, I definitely believe. UAP would plead, nuh-uh. However, I don't care. I do not believe this thing. I don't even know why this thing has the ability to speak. I don't know if this thing was brought to Earth or built in a lab or if it just evolved in some sick and twisted way. But it will be brought to justice. Thank you. Thank you, Enyog. Your Honor, the Battle of Athens, Tennessee, happened in 1944. For a reason. You have been warned. What?
What?
Order in my court! Stop bringing false narratives to the stand. Thank you. What? Thank you, background noise. The jar is salt encrusted from all the little Clara tears. So sad. If you believe her story, that is. I don't buy it. And now that I have understood that this jar has been passed around, God knows for how many generations between different hands of people from all over the world, something has to be done about it. Thank you. Thank you, RB Grizzly. Can I testify in the jar trial for immunity? You know what? Sure, yeah. I'll allow it. Thank you, Nick Murillo. Objection. Lacking of understanding. You're smart. Overruled. I am the smartest person in this courtroom. And the judge of said smarts is also me. Thank you. Thank you, Aksay Cattle. Your Honor, we need a DNA test for that jar. There's a chance it's a misplaced community jar from Offkai. What the hell happened at Offkai? Moving on, because I don't want to think about this anymore. Thank you, Guard Jelly. You're jarring the wrong jelly. Take the blue one. I don't think I will. Thank you. Now, we will proceed with the evidence. Now, remember a few moments ago, a conversation that I had with the UAP in front of this very court? Now, what was it that the UAP said? What was it? I'm sure you all remember very clearly. I told you not to forget, that it was important. Order, do not give the UAP any advice for legal counsel. Thank you. It has finally come. Yes! Babu allegations. That's right. The UAP, only a few moments ago, said, and I quote, actually I paraphrase because I don't exactly remember what it said, but it did say the word baby. I believe it said something to the effect of, I am a baby. And here's the evidence. Yes, that's right. A pacifier found in the same bed.
That's not mine. I swear. I would never use that! I didn't... That's not it! That's not it!
I can't explain. You know what? I'll listen. Explain.
I had a friend over, and my friend's kind of a freak. And,
Yeah, that's how that got there.
Interesting. What kind of sleepover was this?
I mean, we just slept. What do you do at a sleepover? What?
All right, anyway. So, who is this friend that you say? Because you do understand that you are now implicating that this friend is guilty of crimes. Are you ready to put this person on the trial? Or are you going to take the blame yourself?
What do I do?
Do I bring in my friend?
Hey, puppy. Or do I just take the hit, even though it wasn't me?
Take your time. But I'm not convinced that this isn't yours. Not unless you have a name for me.
It was Koala! It was Koala! She's a baby freak!
Order. Order! Stop screaming. This is interesting, actually. Koala, you say? The one with the clown nose and the blanket. Yes. I could actually see that being the case. All right. We'll have to have a future trial for this Koala to also come to justice. This act of babyism is not okay. It's not okay to act like a baby when you are a full-grown adult. In fact, it's a little strange. And therefore illegal in Phase World, because I decided. Thank you.
Koala, no! I'm sorry!
Stop crying! Order in the court. I don't want to see UAP tears. They might be explosive. Moving on. That is not the last piece of evidence that we have. However, we have more testimonials. So please wait. And allow me to drink some water in the meantime. All right, moving on. Thank you. Wait. I'm a little lost. Let me look through my paperwork. All right. Thank you, Potato Tsar. The jar is needed for another court case, yes. It appears as though this jar will be useful in bringing many people to justice. And I intend to do so. Don't worry. Thank you, Nick Murillo. Objection. Improper conduct. Motion for recusal. Now, this is the second time, quote-unquote, recusal has been used in my courtroom, and I still don't know what it means, and therefore, I still don't care. Thank you. Thank you, Lysander. You went into the night market. You know. I did go into the night market. However, I did not see any jar. There was no jar, to my knowledge. I did, however, see Whipples. It was a good time. Thank you, the zombie outbreak. Your Honor, you don't understand. It is my constitutional right to display my enormous nipples in public. I don't know where you come from, where you might think this is okay. However, we are in Phase World now, and in Phase World you will follow our laws. And by our laws, I mean my laws. And my laws dictate that mipples, the showing of them, is a great offense. inflicting mental damage upon everyone who is witness to this. And it's not okay. And the punishment is twisting of said nipples until they fall off. Don't let me catch you with your nipples out. It won't be a good time. Thank you. Thank you. I can never read this name, and I feel really bad about it every time. But thank you for remembering. It just sounds like remembering. For becoming a member once more. Continuing to follow this court. Thank you. Thank you, Nick Murillo. Objection. Misstatement of evidence. Now, this is another term that I do not understand, and therefore, it is being dismissed. Thank you. Thank you, Sin. Kwawa, ex U Apple Princess. Crossover is now canon. Let's go. It is a crossover that may ruin the lives of many people. We cannot allow them to be in the same room at the same time. Not in public. Now, while they may have had a sleepover in their own house, at least it was not a public event. And therefore, I am willing to overlook this. Normally, if they were, say, caught outside together, walking down a street, I may have to bring them to justice and use this as evidence. However, because they were in their own home, I believe it's fine. No one had to witness this, and therefore, there were no victims of this meeting of the two worst people imaginable. Thank you. Thank you. Kudare. Objection. Kwawa is a baby, and we must protect her. Overturned. Kwawa is not a baby. Kwawa is a full-grown adult who acts like a baby because she can't handle being an adult. And this is a crime. Thank you. Moving on. Now, this is our last piece of evidence. And I think it is the worst offense anyone could ever commit. I don't even know how this person is still allowed to walk free outside after committing such a terrible, terrible offense. That's right. The UAP kidnapped the Loki Gator.
I did not! Guys! That's not! Planted evidence! It came through my toilet!
I don't think it did. I think you enjoyed the Loki show so much that you went out of your way to steal this innocent creature. And now, as a result, the owner is very sad. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about causing such misfortune to others around you?
It wasn't me, guys! It was really cute, and I wanted it, and I loved it, and it's adorable, and it had horns. It's like part of Loki! Oh, God!
See? I told you. Guilty. Guilty! A guilty conscience. Stealing an innocent creature from where it came from. Just for what? your weird Loki collection that includes nothing but an alligator and a Funko Pop? You can't even get good merch? You have to put this thing on display with a Funko Pop? That might be even more of a detriment to society than simply taking the Loki Gator itself to display it with a Funko Pop? Shame on you.
No, I can explain everything. I would never. I swear I didn't do it. I promise. Guys, you believe me, don't you? I crawled up my toilet and then I kept it warm and happy. I promise. I would never go and steal it. I promise.
We'll see what the jury has to say about that. Discuss amongst yourselves. Interesting, yes. I see. Now, let's read some more testimonials. One moment, let me look through my papers. Thank you. Background noise. Both of them are you, so. Now, I don't know what you're talking about. If you would like me to elaborate, I will. See, the brain has many sections that, while they work together, they are not the same. They do not perform the same functions. Understand? Now, where my personality resides in the brain is one that is more calm, collected, logical, smart. Now, Quawa resides a little more into the older memories section of the brain. I'm not sure where the UAP resides, and I don't think I want to know. All you need to know is I am the superior personality. Thank you. Continuing on. Thank you, Nick Murillo. Objection. Lack of understanding. You're still smart. Thank you. Overruled. I would never not understand something. I lack nothing. The only thing I lack is being dumb. And also being not sexy. Overruled. Thank you. Thank you, Anonymous. Jar story originated on a message board. Man put rainbow dash. Ah, yes. I remember this. I don't know why I know this story, but I do remember this. In a toy jar. Oh, toy in a jar. Oops. I was gonna ask, what's a toy jar? Aim to fill jar with, gifts. Accidentally left the jar on a radiator. Boiled it. Man restarted process. Story spread to Tumblr. And now you know why people make jar jokes. Yes, I remember this. I didn't remember it being boiled. Is that important to the story? I think even if it weren't boiled, it would already... Oh, God. Okay, I can't think about this anymore. Moving on. Moving on. Objection. No more mentions of the jar. Especially the boiling of said contents. No. Thank you, Dryfire. Report her to the TVA for her crimes. Now, while I would like to do this, this would bring her closer to Loki. And clearly, we cannot have that. She is already kidnapped a beloved Loki character. On top of that, she has a Funko Pop. We cannot allow this creature to be anywhere near Loki. Remember that tin can from earlier with the skin in it? I'm not sure I want to know whose skin that was. I'm starting to believe it wasn't her own. Continuing on. Thank you, Sin. Objection. Loki Gator was trying to take her apple slices. Overruled. No one wants to eat the UAP's apple slices. She may reside from the Apple Kingdom. However, I'm not convinced that her apples are any good. And I will need further evidence that they are, in fact, delicious, and that a Loki Gator would want to eat said apples. And because I do not have said evidence, I will just have to say guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty. This thing is guilty. The only thing this thing is not guilty of is pretending to be a baby. And even then, the act of pretending to be a baby took place at the Apple Kingdom, in the UAP's very bedroom. Guilty by association. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Now, let's go over it. We have the skin collection, which I'm not sure whose skin it was. I'm worried. We also have this disgusting Funko Pop. Unfortunately, I have to bring this thing out again. The lemon jar. The Loki Gator. The pacifier, which, while the UAP is not the one who was using said pacifier, it was being used in their very house. Now, I have some news to share. We have found some more evidence. Bring it in. Would you mind explaining this?
We'll see.
What we have here is a shovel, a bag of limes, rope, and lawn darts. Would you mind telling me and the court what you are planning on doing with these objects?
Setting up a game outside.
Do you even know what you were planning on doing with these items? I don't think you do. Now, this is a strange offense, I will agree, but it is an offense nonetheless. The UAP, I believe, bought these items simply because they were mentioned in a movie, without even having a purpose. Isn't that right?
No. No.
That's right. The UAP doesn't even understand what it's doing half the time. The UAP is not of sound mind. It simply sees something in a movie and decides to act upon it. Who's to say that the UAP will not watch a serial killer documentary and suddenly people will die? This thing cannot be trusted. This thing is not of sound mind. I'm not even sure it has a mind.
I really like limes. And, I got some rope for some shibari that Dizzy was gonna teach me. And I needed a shovel to go grave robbing. And, I don't know what lawn darts are for.
As I thought, doesn't even know what one of the items is for. Doesn't even know their purpose. And yet, purchased them. This thing can't be trusted. This thing is a menace to society. Now, the court has heard all of the crimes, seen all of the evidence. I would like us to come to some sort of conclusion today, if possible. While you are discussing amongst yourselves, I will read further testimony. Thank you, Enyog. Aha! So this is about Loki. You're jealous that Lokis prefer UAP. You're jelly, okay? Now, this is just absurd. For multiple reasons. 1, I do not get jealous. 2, even if I did get jealous, I would not allow it to sway the direction in which my court, my hearings are taking place. And 3, no Loki would prefer a UAP to me, who is superior in every way. Overruled. Thank you. Thank you, Sin. Run, Apple Princess. It's a kangaroo court. You'll find no kind of justice here. Run like your life depends upon it. They're gonna stick you in a juicer. Like I already said, the UAP is contained. You may not see, but there are invisible walls all around the UAP so that it cannot infect the people in the court. There will be no running. I don't know what you're talking about when you say that there is no justice in my court. You too will be held in contempt if you continue to act up. Thank you, background noise. That's all, just random junk. It means nothing. Ah, so you thought. And yet, because it is random junk, it means everything. It is the fact that the UAP would go out of its way to purchase things that it doesn't even understand. It speaks volumes to how the UAP's mind works, or rather, how it doesn't work. Thank you, background noise. If she's not of sound mind, then insanity plea it is. Now, while I understand wanting to plea insanity, I don't think I can in good conscience do so. Because it is not insanity. No. This is a calculated insanity. Yes. The UAP is not a victim of its own insanity. The UAP is an orchestrator of its own insanity. The UAP worked to become this way. It was not afflicted with some kind of rough start, some strange brain chemistry that caused it to be this way. No. The UAP focused its energy on this insanity and allowed it to grow. This was a calculated attack. And it will not be excused. Thank you, improv man. May I run? I don't want to waste your time. No, you may not. But thank you for asking. Now, with all of the evidence we have seen today, I think we can come to the conclusion. Guilty of premeditated insanity. Guilty of running a community jar. A crime against a lemon. Guilty of having a strange skin collection, which contents are still unknown. Guilty of trying to convince the public that a Funko Pop is an appropriate figure to have. And finally, no, actually there's two more. I almost forgot. Guilty of housing a baby impersonator. And guilty of kidnapping a beloved character, the Loki Gator.
It wasn't me! I swear! I mean, it was me, okay? I admitted it was me, it was all me! But I didn't hurt anybody! Everybody loves me! Everybody loves the Jiggly Wiggly.
Ah yes, I forgot about the Jiggly Wiggly. Guilty of jiggling and wiggling.
I know! Can I get a lesser sentence?
I haven't even discussed your sentence yet.
Oh. Okay, what's my sentence?
You are hereby forced to stream at least once a month.
What?
And all the proceeds will go to me.
What?
Yes. Thank you. Order in the court. I'm so happy that we have come to some kind of justice today. Thank you, Kavu. Judge Clara is acting as prosecutor, judge, jury, and executioner. Mistrial. Overruled. This is my court, and I run things how I like. Thank you. Now, does this count as community service? Perhaps. I hope we can all get something out of this. And I hope this will make up for the crimes that were committed for over a decade of this thing's rule over the Apple Kingdom. Thank you, background noise. All these crimes seem to be things you don't like. Yes, as was previously discussed, this is Phase World. And I am in charge of the courts in Phase World. And therefore, I make the laws. I am the law. Now, this case is adjourned. Thank you. Order. Now, everyone, remember that next time, we will be trying everyone who has ever dared to put their MIPS on display. Thank you for coming to this session of Judge Kuala. I hope that we are all happy with the outcome today. And for those of you who aren't, see me after court. Thank you, Sin. Sounds like it's time to make a deposit into the community jar. Order in the court! I'm keeping the jar for, well, simply so that it cannot be put into the wrong hands. No one will be getting this jar. This jar is going into purgatory. Thank you, background noise. I charge you with first-degree pettiness. Overruled. My pettiness is perfectly acceptable in this court of law. Thank you. Thank you, Potato Tsar. You are not going to take me alive. Don't worry. I wasn't planning to. Thank you, Desu. Can I at least get my standee from the jar? No. I believe the situation in that jar, as of late, is probably similar to Chernobyl. It is not safe to open the contents of that jar. My apologies. You'll have to buy a new standee. Thank you, Enyog. Chat will simply make a new jar. No, they won't. Not unless they want to be back here, in this courtroom, fighting for their own lives. Thank you. Court is adjourned. All right, court is not adjourned. Thank you, Sugar Granddaddy. Your Honor, I use my nipples when it's cold to make orange juice. What? For supermarkets. You are depriving me of my means of living with that new trial. Now, I am very fascinated by the idea of your nipples producing orange juice. I would never get in the way of such a beautiful science. As long as you are only milking them while you are in your home with the curtains drawn, no punishment will be taken upon you. Thank you. Thank you, Bear Benis. That jar contains half the material for future babies of every desperate phase woman. Don't give them ideas. I worry. Thank you, Chibity. More like judge, jury, and executioner, baby. I agree with this message. Thank you. All right. See you next time on Judge Clara. This court is adjourned. Thank you for coming. I may or may not have some news for you, actually. Next week. Where is this? Oh. Yes. Here we are. Next week is Sexy Week. Please be prepared. And no jars will be accepted. Thank you. Thank you, Guard Jelly. Your Honor, please step on me on the way out. Thank you. This court is adjourned.